Welcome back to President Trump News Channel. Please subscribe and check notification bell. Thanks for being with us.
Trump says he would consider pardons for those implicated in Mueller investigation. President Trump on Thursday said he would consider granting pardons for individuals implicated in former special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. "I've looked at a lot of different people. They've been treated extremely unfairly, and I think I probably would, yes," Trump told Sean Hannity on Fox News. The president did not offer specific names, but multiple Trump associates pleaded guilty or were convicted as part of Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. The president's former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, and former campaign aide George Papadopoulos pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI. Papadopoulos served 14 days in prison, while the Department of Justice moved to drop the charge against Flynn, in a case that remains in flux. Former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort is serving out a prison term after he was convicted on charges of tax fraud and bank fraud. Trump commuted the sentence of associate Roger Stone earlier this month, before he was due to report to prison, but he did not grant a full pardon. The president spoke at length on Hannity's show about the fallout of Mueller's investigation, amid speculation about when U.S. Attorney John Durham's findings on the origins of that probe will be released. Attorney General William Barr previously said to expect developments in the probe this summer. The president repeated his oft-levied allegations that former President Barack Obama and former Vice President Joe Biden spied on his campaign. He has previously accused Obama of treason, an allegation that is unsupported. "A lot of things have been learned and what happened is a disgrace," Trump said when asked if Obama and Biden should have to answer for their roles in the origins of Mueller's investigation. "Again, should never ever happen." Why the Mueller investigation failed. President Trump's obstructions of justice were broader than those of Richard Nixon or Bill Clinton, and the special counsel's investigation proved it. How come the report didn't say so? Robert Mueller submitted his final report as the special counsel more than a year ago. But even now, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic and the administration's tragically bungled response to it, and the mass demonstrations following the killings by police of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and many others, President Trump remains obsessed with what he recently called, on Twitter, the greatest political crime in the history of the U.S., the Russian witch hunt. In the past several months, the president has mobilized his administration and its supporters to prove that, from its inception, the FBI's investigation into possible ties between his 2016 campaign and the Russian government was flawed, or worse. Attorney General William Barr has directed John Durham, the United States Attorney in Connecticut, to conduct a criminal investigation into whether FBI officials, or anyone else, engaged in misconduct at the outset. Senator Lindsey Graham, of South Carolina, the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, has also convened hearings on the investigation's origins. The president has tweeted about Mueller more than 300 times, and has repeatedly referred to the special counsel's investigation as a scam and a hoax. Barr and Graham agree that the Mueller investigation was illegitimate in conception, and excessive in execution, in Barr's words, a grave injustice that was unprecedented in American history. According to the administration, Mueller and his team displayed an unseemly eagerness to uncover crimes that never existed. In fact, the opposite is true. Mueller had an abundance of legitimate targets to investigate, and his failures emerged from an excess of caution, not of zeal. Especially when it came to Trump, Mueller avoided confrontations that he should have welcomed. He never issued a grand jury subpoena for the president's testimony, and even though his office built a compelling case for Trump's having committed obstruction of justice, Mueller came up with reasons not to say so in his report. In light of this, Trump shouldn't be denouncing Mueller, he should be thanking him.